एक ऐसे मास्टर चंद्रा सर जो पिछले 25 सालों से खुद ध्यान कर रहे हैं, जो फाउंडर है बुद्धा सीईओ के, जिन्होंने कॉरपोरेट में ध्यान को लाने के लिए अपना एक विशेष सहयोग दिया है और ग्लोबल कॉन्फ्रेंस फॉर मेडिटेशन लीडर्स इसके जैसे इवेंट करके कॉरपोरेट लेवल पर, गवर्नमेंट लेवल पर वो कैसे चेंजेस ला सकते हैं, इसके लिए वो एक ब्यूटीफुल सहयोग दे रहे हैं। तो स्वागत करते हैं चंद्रा सर का एंड उनकी टीम का। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू मैडम।
Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, a non-profit public spiritual trust, is founded and managed by successful corporate leaders. Inspired by the Grand Meditation Master Brahmarshi Patriji and mentored by Padma Shri D.R. Karthikeyan, Dr. S.V. Balasubramaniam and Padma Shri Dr. R.V. Ramani.
We are all here to celebrate the grand functioning of Buddha CEO Foundation. 1 year of great efforts, preceded by a few years of planning for it, and establishing of a full-fledged office here in Bengaluru. It is total manifestation. Whatever you think, it will happen.
The foundation is operating globally with volunteers and participants across several countries. The vision of the foundation is to build leaders who are meditative, compassionate and purpose-driven for a harmonious and fulfilling life. With a mission to empower organizational leaders, entrepreneurs and students with scientific meditation wisdom, the foundation has been carrying out 3 types of activities: teaching meditation, publishing meditation wisdom, and building global communities.
Chandra and Vani, they built up a beautiful team, Buddha CEO Foundation. In less than 3 years, they built up very committed young masters. This 40-day meditation course, thousands have attended and benefited around the world.
Thanks to Mr. Chandra ji, the master behind the whole meditation courses.
As of August 2023, 390 plus programs with 4,380 plus hours of content and positively enhanced the lives of 84,200 plus people
with the breath mindfulness meditation practice. The flagship 40-day program is a free online program for leaders and employees. Spiritual scientific wisdom about meditation, physical and emotional health, relationships and manifestations are taught in this program. Other programs include 21-day for youth, multi-day manifestation, intensive meditations, Saturday master classes, full moon night meditations and Sunday long meditations. Spiritual scientific wisdom means we are energy and are all interconnected. We create our own reality. The world has abundance for all. The foundation runs 2 YouTube channels containing hundreds of testimonials, wisdom and guided meditations. It publishes a corporate meditation magazine called Buddha CEO and distributed thousands of copies to its members and several CXOs. The foundation published 2 books on meditation, namely Patriji Answers and The Miracles of Meditation, to inspire many more.
Finally, I have this in my hand, manifestation, a dream manifestation, in black and white, the concept of a Buddha CEO.
It's a great job, Chandra. Buddha CEO is not just teaching meditation and also giving lot of information about meditation and how to lead the life.
The foundation also created meditation courses on the online Udemy platform to support self-paced learning.
Thank you, Chandra. Chandra has been connecting the glue. He brought me connected to Patriji, connected to the PSSM. You know, you and your family have been awesome in kind of changing millions of lives.
I have been meditating with Buddha CEO fellow meditators for 3 years. Thank you so much, Buddha CEO team, for being with me in my spiritual journey.
And Buddha CEO is that platform that enables all leaders to trickle down the empathy to the last mile. So thank you very much.
It has been a pleasure to join this Buddha CEO meditation. I have been with this program since 2020 May, And since then, I think a day has not passed when I have not done the meditation in the morning.
Buddha CEOs worldwide across 20 cities in the Middle East, UK, USA, and India organized several in-person workshops by Masters Chandra and Vani, strengthening the foundation's global presence.
I am totally grateful to Buddha CEO, to all the masters for teaching me this amazing technique and putting me into.
The foundation relies on the active support of the participants, volunteers, and trustees and expresses deep gratitude to them. The foundation has done great work in its first 2 years of operations, causing significant healing, life transformations, self-empowerment, and growth in thousands of individuals and a few organizations.
For this Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, we should have a tagline: Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam. Yoga is meditation, Karma is action, Kaushalam is efficiency.
It is very grateful to Brahmarshi Patriji and Swarnamala Patriji and its mentors. The team at Buddha CEO thanks all participants for their active support and invites everyone to join this noble mission.
मास्टर्स जोरदार तालियां हो जाए प्लीज. यस.
Thank you, PMC Hindi team. And thank you, Karthikeyan sir, for being such a great support for everything that we are doing. Firstly, great pranams to, and then deepest gratitude to Patriji, dear friends. And I have here with me some of the Buddha CEO team members here. Vani, co-founder of Buddha CEO, Rakesh is a former corporate executive, right now is a trustee and then CTO for a company called Quantum Coherence. And Rajiv Ji is going to be convening our next big conference in Delhi next year called Second Global Conference. Rajiv Ji otherwise is a senior executive with World Bank. And then Bindu Madam, who is very closely associated with the Buddha CEO and Pyramid Valley International. I met Patriji in the year 99. And the thing that really attracted me, and then meditation of course changed my life fully, but the three things that attracted me to be with Patriji, with the PSS movement, is the greatest open platform. Patriji always encouraged to read from everybody, not just from me. So he said infinite knowledge and you should be an ever student and read and learn from everybody. So I really like that. The second thing that PSSM Patriji always deeply encourages is that you are your own master. And every leader wants to be a leader of their life, master of their life. And so there is everyone, he always encourages, you have to solve your challenge by yourself. I can give you the path, I can give you guidance, but your solutions have to come from you, not from anybody else. So he made everybody very independent. That's what we see today here, that many homemakers, many youngsters, many business leaders or anybody who are charting their own path and their own self through this path of meditation, not as disciples for somebody, but masters for themselves. The third thing, dear friends, that I really got attracted is our simple technique of Anapanasati meditation. Breath meditation, now we give it to thousands of people worldwide, and more than 50% of the people who practice this meditation, Anapanasati, in the world. So it is very simple. You know that we can do it anywhere. So these three things really attracted me and said why this technique will be world over, will be adopted by everyone, because the path is open, the path makes everyone independent, which is the soul nature for each of us. And then, of course, this is very simple to adopt. It can be given to a farmer, it can be given to somebody who is very terminally sick, it can be given to an youngster, or it can be given to any high-flying corporate executive. Everybody can practice this at the same level, same easiness. So dear friends, in the year sometime in 2015, Patriji mooted this idea about Buddhasiyo Quantum Foundation. He said, we are doing great work everywhere. We are meeting every master, every person giving meditation. But we have to approach leaders. Leaders have resources. They have men, material, time, everything is there with them. And so the leaders must be transformed for this to go as adopted most widely. But of course, Patriji started a party called Pyramid Party of India with a strong slogan that only philosophers, that Socrates said, can become rulers. And so leadership must have that compassionate heart, that intuitive heart, and that energetic being. And so then he suggested that we form Buddha CEO and then take meditation to corporates, into government, and then work towards a policy as we create awareness everywhere in across various leadership. And so that's how Buddha CEO got formed in 2020. We've been doing many activities, but a primary objective is to awaken the leader within for every corporate or an education institute or a healthcare or governmental organizations. And we have been towards this pursuit, were greatly helped by Padma Shri D.R. Karthikeyan sir, Patriji's greatest friend. And with his support, now we are doing many conferences worldwide and called regional and global conference of meditation leaders. Let me ask Rakesh, one of our founder trustees, to talk about some of the program that we are doing.
So we do. So this is a global team. We have, as Chandra mentioned, the founders. So we also have a steering council, global team. Grateful to all our mentors, including Karthikeyan sir, for supporting us, guiding us in taking this mission. So our key programs, the 3 core activities that we do. One, to build awareness. जो awareness create करना है ध्यान के बारे में corporates में, leadership में. So we do conferences, global regional conferences, and introductory sessions जो हर company में communities में जाके we do these introductory sessions so that we create a lot of awareness about meditation and how meditation can help growth. The second set of activities around enabling scaling this adoption of meditation. इसमें एक primary tool है बुद्धा CEO app. आज सुबह आपने देखा होगा you have PMC Hindi app. जब app होता है तो it will be easy to take meditation to everybody. So Buddha CEO app is there. So we also do magazines, quarterly magazines, which goes to all the CEOs, CXOs, leaders, and bureaucrats. We also have published 4 books. So the one was Miracles of Meditation, which was experiences of 40 masters who got transformed through the programs. And then we also published Patriji Answers and Tulsi Dalam book. Along with that, we have got a very simple book called Breath Mindfulness Meditation, so that anybody and everybody can learn meditation, right? Apart from that, we also do a lot of research. We see many participants going through a lot of transformation. So ये document करके so when we present this document to leaders and government institutions, they'll be able to take this meditation easily, adopt it across. So we do that as another program. And finally एक coach program जो हमने कर रहे हैं, so that we can bring a lot more teachers. Just like sub PSSM में everyone becomes a teacher. So we do that as part of enabling more and more adoption of meditation. So the final is actual programs where we do a lot of transformational programs जो leadership को होता है और aspiring leaders, youth को. So we have a lot of live programs, in-person programs, as well as self-paced programs through the app.
Thank you, Rakesh. Sir Karthikeyan, sir, can I have you for a few minutes, please? Your message. So, friends, as we have been doing many programs, our goal is to, please, Pari, please, you can also come up. Yes. Our goal is to reach to the leadership to make meditation as a policy. So we have been looking at now very closely working with premium institutes in India, institutes like NIMHANS and AIMS, where you want to do some research where there is, what is surprising is that all these institutes, that top heads are already into some kind of meditation. When we go and meet them, for example, the neurosurgeon head for NIMHANS, when you go and meet them, they say they're already practicing meditation. They're doing some kind of research. And so we are moving in that direction of a bit of research and then a lot of policy work, and the policy work in the form of conferences. And then here, Karthikeyan said yesterday we saw that project meditation. There is amazing amount of work Padma Shri Karthikeyan sir is doing in reaching out to many bureaucrats in India, in our government, in either creating awareness or actually submitting some policy related work to them and then giving them a lot of information. So a lot of work is going on. Sir has not spoken about that yet. But so that is our vision, is to reach out as much as possible and mostly through Indian government across the world as meditation be a policy. So I request Karthikeyan sir to speak a few words about our works.
Yes. Hello, namaste. Well, you have heard the story of Buddha CEO, Quantum Foundation, from the very founder. Well, to go back to the original story, I had a chance meeting with Patriji, Brahmashi Patriji in Hyderabad. And it was my good fortune. He took a great liking for me immediately. And he has been persuading me to visit him quite often. Sometimes I could go, and many of his programs, and a couple of times we had the privilege of having him in our home also in Delhi. And whenever I went to Bangalore, he was so gracious. Very often he used to come and receive me. Such a great master with so much of humility and kindness. And I know many of you would have known, he used to cook food and serve people. He used to cook. He's very fond of cooking at least a couple of items and serve. And then he used to take me home and he, gracious hospitality and all that. Then, the pandemic came. So people could not gather together. So when I used to go to Pyramid Valley, Chandra and Vani used to take great care of me, very affectionately, as the guest of their master guru. And when the pandemic came, Chandra said, "Sir, we want to start on the Zoom." This is how it started. 4 years back? Exactly, maybe 4 years back. Out of gratitude for their hospitality, I said, yes, I am new to all this technology. I have to learn that. And then, I thought I will just inaugurate formally, but I like the way he was presenting, though we are not new to spirituality or meditation. We are involved in many other organizations also. So I continued every day. After a few days, I shared it with some of my friends. Here is the meditation, simplest form of meditation going on the Zoom. Find a time, why don't you join? And some of them who had tremendous faith in me joined. And it was a free meditation, as you know, Vipassana also free. And also, I used to ask Guruji, Vipassana Guruji, and same thing I asked Guruji, Patriji also, why do you make it free? They said there is no value. How will you put a value for a life-transforming gift? So that's how it started. But one of my friends, he was so moved, he sent a check for 10 lakhs of rupees to them. He didn't even tell me. He didn't ask for money. We didn't ask for money, but then like that it started. First 40 days went on. Then I was convinced this is a cause worth supporting. And this is a coach worth supporting also. So next 40 days, no hesitation, I lent my recommendation to people around the world. And like that, it went on, more and more people joined. And then I also joined, I saw the interaction with people now when I went. Then I was convinced. That's why I attempted to a research paper on meditation. Meditation as medication, I mentioned to you in the morning also. Then I also have messages from great masters like Sadhguru Sri Gurudev Ravi Shankar. Ravi Shankar just said, no, Karthikeyan, meditation is not just medication, it is better than medication. But my paper, about 30 pages were ready. I said, I have to give you a title. So I said, meditation is miraculous. At that time, I thought I was maybe a little exaggerating. But I was convinced later on when we heard from people listening right from the doctors with 8 degrees and children, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, and many people from eminent people and all that it can become miraculous. So meditation, miraculous, what I said proved to be right. I'm not exaggerating it. And then how many times, 40 days you have done? 10, 12? 27, imagine. I didn't know. For every 40 days, But I tell you, every second session, I found his performance improving. As I always say, he started as a basic school teacher, then high school teacher, then college teacher, then university professor. Now he is a acknowledged global coach on meditation. So, and he and his, devoted, talented wife Vani, they built up a wonderful team. Some of them are here. And all over the world, they have gone how many times? Wherever they go, they are wanted everywhere. So, with Patriji's mission of creating Dhyan Jagat, you have seen morning, Shayan Zaga spoke, Dr. Newton is doing it. But here, this couple have been non-stop traveling all over, and he does a lot of research, both the spiritual point of it, scientific also, explaining everything, and become a global movement. Rishi Patriji will be supremely happy to see what is happening. Of course, much more to be done because the world is so going towards self-destruction in a way. So to save humanity and the world from destruction, so we said meditation is the only technology. Each individual has to do that, realize the great divinity in them. We say that, then we will go by our conscience. We will do good things only. We will avoid negative things. And we spread this message to families, society, countries. And only such countries where everybody is meditating can create a world without war, without where there's justice for everybody. That's possible. It is not an imagination, it's possible. We have seen that. Small areas, people when they meditate, how the whole context, the conscientious changes and all that. So I would only say that I compliment Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, wonderful team. It's a great privilege to be associated with them. And one of those masters created by Rishi Patriji. It is happening. And we all know very well these when masters leave the body, happens in history also. They are released from the physical confines of the body, but then their energy, consciousness spreads all over. They become much more powerful. And that's what's happening to this movement also. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, Karthikeyan sir. Really, really an amazing work. Every time we see Karthikeyan sir, he is to us now as Patriji in his vision towards governance. That's really how we see sir in every step that sir is doing. Many times I've seen him say that Anapanasati is the best, and of all the things that we can give, meditation is the best giving now. So this is how sir has been talking about this greatly. Patri sir's consciousness, as we all know, dear friends, is there. And we at Buddha Seva Quantum Foundation, very core part of PSS movement. And we are very closely working with PMC channels in doing these conferences. You know, Patriji's, when I say consciousness, it's like this. One day, we were doing a lot of travel, I think sometime in last year, February, lot of travel. And visas, and I was not getting, you know, UK here, there, so visa issues were there. So I got bugged that night and then said, what the hell? So why should I just go around like this? I'll do what is possible. And so that is the thought with which I slept. Next morning, when I wake up, Patriji is in the dream and was sitting next to me and was asking me, Chandra, how is the travel going? In a flight. He was sitting next to me in a flight and asked me, how is the travel going? So that moment it is clear to me that don't get bugged. So he's in a flight with me travel, and how is the travel is smiling and saying. So which is a clear indication that you have to go forward. You have to go forward because some things will come here and there. But we need to keep moving forward because that's how I take inspiration. We all take inspiration from him. That his relentless efforts, dear friends, that everywhere that we've seen him in traveling by buses to trains to, you know, a lot of times by foot. So many times we used to ask him, sir, why do you go by road? Please, there are so many flights now between Bangalore and Hyderabad. Then he said, no, so please stop. I have to drive. I have to go by road. I have to meet every master along the way. And that's the only way that I can be very, very happy. And so he used to do only by road. So much that is done, which is the result now today we are seeing. And so we are ever grateful to him in this mission. Meditation gave us a lot of purpose. And I developed a greatest service attitude to help others. These are two things that I developed. While of course is there health and all that is there, but our purpose becomes so clear. Every step of the way get guided. And then second, we are by default develop that service attitude. So they want to help, naturally want to help, become that being to help. These are the two things, dear friends, and amazingly enabling so many pyramid masters. And then so is with Buddha CEO here. So I request Sir to Rajiv ji to welcome everyone for the next global conference that we're going to do in Delhi.
Thank you, Chandra. So पहले वाली जो हमारी ग्लोबल कॉन्फ्रेंस थी वो इस साल मार्च में ख़त्म हुई, बहुत अच्छे से गई. उसको देख के हमें सबको बहुत हौसला हुआ. तो नेक्स्ट ग्लोबल कॉन्फ्रेंस 20 से 23 फरवरी में कर रहे हैं. और पहले वाली हमने, अगर आप दिल्ली से वाकिफ़ हैं, तो हैबिटेट सेंटर में की थी, पर ये वाली हम भारत मंडपम में कर रहे हैं, जहाँ पे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने G20 की मीटिंग सारी होल्ड की थी. तो उस कॉन्फ्रेंस में काफ़ी देश विदेश के काफ़ी मशहूर लोग ने आने से एग्री कर दिया है. तो बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे पेपर्स प्रेजेंट किए जाएंगे और साइमल्टेनियसली नीचे ट्रैक्स चलेंगे, हेल्थ पे, एजुकेशन पे, नॉन वायलेंट कॉन्फ्लिक्ट रेजोल्यूशन पे, सस्टेनेबिलिटी पे. तो इंडिया के और विदेश के सब एक्सपर्ट इन लाइन में आके वो प्रेजेंट करेंगे. तो आप सब लोग बहुत सादर आमंत्रित हैं. ये मैं कह सकता हूँ कि ये एक आप लोगों के लिए लाइफ चेंजिंग एक्सपीरियंस होगा. And we look forward to receiving you in Delhi.
Dates?
Date 20th to 23rd February 2025.
Yes.
मास्टर्स, ये बहुत ही अमेजिंग हमें एक आज न्यूज़ मिला है और मौका भी मिला है और इनविटेशन भी मिला है. तो जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. Yes.
Please come. This
Yes.
conference will be announced fully on November 11th, Patriji's birthday, from Pyramid Valley. So all the details will be there that time, dear friends. But we are making definitely an amazing arrangement this time. We want to see many, many thousands on live, while there will be a few physically attending. Thank you. Thank you very much for listening to Buddha Siva's story. Thank you.